these are the Daily Tech Headlines for Tuesday, May 26th, 2026. I'm Sarah Lane. Anthropic says it plans to eventually release public versions of its Mythos bug-finding models once it can build stronger safeguards against misuse. For now, access is limited under Project Glasswing, though it's expanding to governments and some other partners. Anthropic says Mythos has scanned more than 1,000 open-source projects and found more than 6,200 high or critical severity vulnerabilities, including a major flaw in Wolf SSL, with AI-generated findings also adding strain to security teams. Documents obtained by Wired show U.S. federal agencies, including the FBI and Department of Homeland Security, are increasingly tracking what's described as anti-tech extremism, related to backlash around AI-driven job loss and new data center construction. The documents show officials monitoring threats against tech infrastructure, but also flagging protests, public meetings, and online criticism of AI and data centers, raising concerns from civil liberties groups that this could sweep peaceful dissent into domestic surveillance. Spotify is adding narrated magazine articles to its audiobook library, with more than 650 long-form pieces available in English from titles like Rolling Stone, The Atlantic, Wired, and Pitchfork. The articles will count against premium users' monthly audiobook allotment. Free users can buy them individually for $1.99. Spotify says this format is meant to bring long-form journalism into the same listening experience as music, podcasts, and audiobooks, but no word on if any or all of the narrations are AI-generated. Dropbox founder Drew Houston is stepping down as CEO after 19 years, moving into an executive chairman role. Chief Product Officer Ashraf Alkarmi will serve as co-CEO during a transition before taking over permanently. Houston says he wants to pursue new entrepreneurial work in AI. Dropbox continues trying to grow beyond its core file storage business with products like its AI-powered Dash search tool. Prediction market platforms Polymarket and Kalshi are both facing a temporary block in Spain after regulators said the companies may be offering gambling services without a required license. Spain has ordered access to their websites restricted, while it investigates possible violations over the next few months. Prediction markets let users bet on events like sports and politics, with growing concerns about insider trading and compliance. A union representing non-chip employees at Samsung Electronics has asked a South Korean court to block a vote on a tentative wage deal, arguing it unfairly favors the company's semiconductor division. The dispute centers on a plan that would distribute about $26.6 billion worth of bonuses to chip workers after wage talks last week helped avert a strike. China has expanded travel restrictions on top AI talent at private companies like Alibaba and DeepSeek, requiring some founders, researchers, and executives to get government approval before traveling abroad. This points to a broader effort by China to treat AI engineers as strategic assets and prevent technology or talent from leaving the country. The restrictions could make it harder for Chinese AI firms to recruit and retain talent, especially as some engineers weigh whether global career opportunities are worth relocating earlier. And finally today, the Dutch government blocked U.S.-based Kyndryl from acquiring Dutch IT provider Solvinity, citing risks to the public interest because Solvinity helps run the country's DigiD authentication system. There is growing concern across Europe about reliance on U.S. technology, especially for critical digital infrastructure. The move also comes just ahead of the EC's upcoming tech sovereignty proposals, focused on reducing dependence on foreign cloud, chip, and AI providers. For more analysis of the tech news of the day, subscribe to dailytechnewsshow.com. If you enjoy Daily Tech Headlines, tell a friend and give us an iTunes review. It really helps other people discover us. I am Sarah Lane. Thanks for listening. We'll talk to you tomorrow.